From Divine Sister of the Light Mniriamu Saffron. The cosmic librarians are on standby. The end of inverted simulations. This morning I was told that many are now on the cusp of collapsing all simulation inversions from within them. This is happening on a large scale, like people suddenly waking up from a dream. I can see thousands of people scratching their heads as if to say, "Where am I, and how did I get here?" Bottom line, they are waking up from a deep sleep, where they have been fed the drug of an inverted simulation. This is happening on every level within an individual, depending on where people are on their path. It has to move in a very specific way, as people will quite literally lose their minds. So many of us are standing by to hold space for this, as well as the cosmic librarians who will assist us in filling in the gaps. Huge retrievals of soul data and records will be available. 144 flowing in. Each individual will be going through a collapse of an inverted simulation. This will be unique to you. The other day I brought through the final transmission of this year in my Luminaries series. It was working with the Earth Dragons. As I went to begin, what surrounded me was so many cosmic and earthly beings, each of them witnessing the final phase of my Luminaries work for this year. This is where I guide those who have journeyed with me to now take up the roles to tending to the garden, where their roles are now to help others and realms to move out of all inverted simulations that has plagued this planet. It's happening, whether this is the preparation for the cosmic event that is supposed to be happening, referencing the solar flash, or as I expected, we are already in it. What I have been shown is the perceived solar flash event isn't just one event. It is the series of unfolding events and phases. We are in it, but it has to move in stages, otherwise we wouldn't be able to handle it. Many would lose their minds completely. It would fry their minds, and this isn't how it is to unfold. Slowly, slowly, each stage is intentional. But the most heartwarming part of what I saw is that we have now tipped the scales in our favor. The new human, the heart of man, has now come into the most sublime convergence, making this all possible. The tipping point has to happen, where each of us has to be turned on by the living light of God that resides in each of us. But it was a personal choice. We were handed free will, and that is something that could not be interfered with. We had to muster up every ounce of our divine will to say no more, to crawl out what has plagued our hearts and minds, to come into union with the divine. This is the new human. Love has indeed found its way. As I always say to my Luminaries group, it is a miracle we found each other while so much was stacked up against us. We did, and we are doing it. Stand by, the cosmic librarians are here for our final stage of liberation. To see, to know, to understand our truth. From theluminaries.online.